Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I'm going to finally share this banana bread recipe that you guys have been asking me for. So this is a very simple recipe. I'm sharing the easy steps how to bake your bread and how to do everything to get a beautiful, yummy and soft banana bread. So if it's something you would love to try at home, please do well to sit back and let's get right into the video. So I have every ingredient for this particular recipe and the measurements listed in the description box below. Please do well to check it out in the description box below. I have my flour, there's butter, there's overripe bananas. I advise if you're making a very nice banana bread, please do well to use overripe bananas, not just ripe, but overripe. I have other ingredients. There is egg, baking powder, baking soda. I'm using raisins. I'm using some coconut. I'm using chocolate to do my toppings for this bread. So the first thing first, we're going to peel our banana, overripe banana, into an empty bowl. For this recipe, we're mixing separate dry ingredients and wet ingredients. So I'm going to mash this banana. You can mash with your masher if you have this that I'm using in the video, or you can make use of your whisk or your fork, anything you want to make use of. Mash your banana till is this soft, then add in your sugar. Remember the recipe and measurement is in the description box below. Next, I'm going to add in my egg and I'm going to measure in my melted butter. This butter, I melted it and I kept it aside. So you must make use of melted butter for this recipe. Then I'm using liquid milk. So that's the next thing. I'm adding liquid milk into the wet ingredients. After that, I'm going to be adding the flavor. I use Foster Clark's flavor. In my previous video, I was getting questions on which brand of flavor do I use and all. Please, I use Foster Clark's for pastries like this. I'll mix that together. Don't just gently. Please don't over mix your banana bread. I'll mix gently and I will set it aside and go over to my dry ingredients. For the dry ingredients, the first thing I'll be doing is my flour. Please ensure you sieve your flour very well. So I'm going to sieve in my flour into a separate bowl. Next, I'm going to add in my cinnamon. The measurements are in the description box below. If you've not subscribed to my channel, this is a good and perfect time to subscribe. So please hit the subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications to get notified each time I drop a beautiful recipe or any other video of this kind. And then share this video to anybody you know that would love to try out banana bread at home. So I added my salt, I added my baking soda. Please, I'm not using baking powder for this recipe. I use only baking soda for this recipe, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, I'm going to add in the dry ingredient into my wet ingredients batch by batch. So I'm going to add this in two batches. This is the first one. Please mix gently. Ensure you're mixing gently with your whisk. Then this is the last batch that I'm going to add. I'll mix gently and then when everything is well combined, we're going to start adding in our toppings. Remember I said earlier that I'm using raisins, I'm using some shredded coconut, I'm using some chocolate for the toppings. So I'm also going to add some of them into the banana bread so that as you're chewing your bread, you'll be chewing some chunks of chocolate and then some raisins as well. So I'm going to give this a quick mix together to ensure that everything combines well. Then after that, I would the batter is ready, yeah. When you're done mixing this, you can try not to add anything inside the batter. You can try to just bake it plain like that. But for an extra chunky filling or bite, I would add some into the batter as well. So our batter is ready. I'm going to add it into this pan. This is a loaf pan, and I'm going to also add into smaller pans. So this is just for an extra topping. I'm adding in the coconut and the raisins and the chocolate into this pan. You see how the outcome will be because it's going to come out so beautiful and so yummy. So my butter is light. Some people ask this question of, oh, why is your butter so light? Why is it not so thick and all? This is like, this gives the moist banana bread. Your banana bread doesn't have to be very strong before you know that, oh, it's banana bread. It can actually be very moist and then still be banana bread. So I'm pouring into some of these pans. Remember to check for the measurements in the description box below. Don't come to the comment section and start asking me for measurements and all. Please check the description box. It is down below. Just click on it. You will see all recipes. And yes, if you've not subscribed, please do better to subscribe now. So our banana bread is ready, guys. You'll be wondering, I did not use brown sugar to bake, and yet our bread came out brown. Yes, you don't have to like keep buying brown sugar each time you want to bake your banana bread. You can actually use your normal white sugar, and your bread will still bake very beautifully, giving you that brown caramel color and all that. This bread is so soft, it's so beautiful. You can pair it with your tea or anything. Let me know if you'll be trying out this recipe at home, or let me know if you'll be trying out this recipe soonest, or if you've tried any other recipe at all. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to answer every question on anything about your banana bread. And of course, you can start this as a business in school or anywhere at all. It's a very simple recipe you could try out. You don't need a mixer to do this one. You just need your hand and your whisk and your bowls. Thank you guys for always watching my videos. I'm going to definitely see you in the next one. Until then, bye, and don't forget to subscribe.